Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm TJ, your host. With me is Ian. Oh, no, he's not. Is Ian.
Yeah, that's me. How you doing? Now I'm here.
Oven in the chat said the best part of the show, the technical difficulties.
Can you imagine a show without technical difficulties? It would
don't
fucking
understand.
suck.
I don't get it. It's crazy because it's the same like on and off weird problems. I don't get it.
Literally the exact same setup that works perfectly last time works like doesn't work this time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's batshit. I don't understand.
It's been a minute, man. How you doing?
It has. We went through all of our holidays and our Holland days.
Yeah. I had so many brunches.
Oh my God. I had so many brunches. I didn't know what to do anymore.
Like, eggs Benedict, eggs Florentine, eggs Arnold.
That's what I'm saying. Like you know how many brunches I had?
How many? 9,000. Jesus. If you converted that into breakfasts and lunches, that's over 18,000.
I mean, that's crazy. I love math.
It's a great math joke.
Great math joke. So yeah, it's been a minute, man. What have you been playing?
What have I been playing? A lot of Warcraft, still on that Shadowlands vibe. It's going good. I played SteamWorld Dig 2. Have you played that?
I did play SteamWorld Dig on 3-dimensional system.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I had a good time with it.
Yeah, I did that on the 3-dimensional system.
Good.
And it was very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'd play it again, but I thought it was pretty fun.
I played SteamWorld Dig 2. When I said I played SteamWorld Dig 2, I didn't mean I also played that. I meant I played the sequel to SteamWorld Dig, which is titled SteamWorld Dig 2.
Oh, not you played SteamWorld Dig as well.
Yeah, just SteamWorld Dig number 2.
The number 2.
The number 2.
Now I get it. By the way,
the poop number.
The poop number. I have my green screen, but I don't have it up, as you could see.
I can see.
I need to attach. There's a way I'm going to rig the green screen to hang behind me and then figure out where to put the camera. I'm still trying to figure out the setup, man. I'm using like a ring light and I got a new webcam and a new mic. This is a new microphone, as you can see.
Ooh.
It's my baby.
I really like the hand gesture where you sort of stroked the underside of it.
Yes, I am cupping the balls.
That's the first microphone I've ever seen that you put your mouth around to speak into.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, that's it. I have a big mouth, so I can fit it.
Yeah.
It supposedly goes with the Rodecast, my you can see in the corner my mixer thing here. So there's a setting for this mic.
So that's interesting. I've never seen like a mixer stand like that you actually insert your fingers into to control.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I have to finger the system.
Yeah, I notice you're using 2 fingers and you're kind of inserting and curling as you put them in.
Giving a come here motion.
Yeah, come hither.
Oh, that's what it was? It's a come hither motion.
A come hither.
I love that. I love that someone said like doing you want to do that. You want to give it a come hither motion.
Yeah, that phrase we use all the time, come hither.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm in the other room. My dad would be like, son, come hither. And I'm like, yes, papa. And I would walk.
You ever be like fingering a girl and you're like, ooh, I want you to come hither. I want you to come hither so hard.
Yeah. And then she's like, shut up. You do what?
Man, that's life, baby.
That's life, baby. Yeah, it's been a minute. I've been playing a ton of Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, so you're playing it on Stadia, so you're kind of stepping the glitches, right?
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Here's the ones. So I looked up a bunch of glitches, but I'm gonna tell you the ones that I found playing. I just found a new one tonight. When you put a weapon in your stash, the weapon's statistics, the damage statistic, drops to 0. in the stash, I
Well,
put
yeah, because if you put a weapon into a suitcase, it can't hurt anyone. That makes sense. Actually, that's super immersive. I
the
don't know if
whole,
that's a glitch.
the whole game seems like it has like cancer. It's just
Yeah.
everything. The whole when I turn the game on, the game goes this.
You know, I don't feel very good.
Like off the bat, like you want to play. So I just found that glitch today where I threw a bunch of guns in my stash, and then I'm like, why is the damage at 0.00?
So if you pull them out, does it reset to what it was, or
Yeah,
okay.
which I had to try. I was like, I have to save this. I also have a sniper rifle that is stuck in my inventory. It won't leave. I can't dismantle it, sell it, or put it in my stash. It just
Maybe you spilled some soda onto it and it's like kind of stuck in your backpack now. You can't unstick it. This
Yeah.
actually seems like more of an immersion thing than an actual glitch.
Yeah, yeah, that's what really happens in real life is you can't get rid of things. Let me think of what else. So I tossed a body. I was sneaking around this one mission and I spent number one, if you're gonna play this game, there are parts that you sneak,
Mm.
but I wouldn't bother because half the time you sneak, if there's a glitch that's in Stadia that hasn't been fixed since I played this game, is when you crouch to sneak, there's a
Mhm.
glitch that you'll just run. So you crouch, and then like when you enter, when you're in an area, like you walk in an area, it's like, ooh, hostile area. So you crouch behind a table and you're like, oh, I don't want anyone seeing me. Oh shit. But then there's a glitch that happens all the time that when you hit forward, you'll stand up and just run.
Mm.
Then in order to fix the glitch, you have to run and then it resets the sneaking. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So
annoying.
that's one constant.
That's actually the original stealth game, Burger King's Sneak King,
Sneak
had a
King.
similar problem.
Oh, Sneak King used to be like our favorite thing that me and my friend Noah and Will used to do for +2 comedy, our stand-up group. We loved Sneak King. That was our favorite thing.
It also had problems with sprinting too fast when you were trying to get a Whopper into someone's mailbox.
Whopper into someone's mailbox. Such a stupid game.
Just quick, we don't have to get into it too much, but did you see that Burger King like has completely new branding? Like all of their logos and stuff are different.
Oh God, no!
They like went retro with it. It looks like a 80s or 90s style Burger King, like kind of very classic.
Burger King. All right, let's see the Burger King. I want to see. Give me the menu. Oh, you mean their old logo where it's like the old two burgers?
Yeah, it's the more old fashioned logo. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can dig that. I don't like when, it's a sign of the times. But I like old. Unless that's a glitch. Unless it's a burger. Someone's on the website like, oh, son of a bitch, we want.
They spent like $60 million on a consulting firm to like redo their branding, and then the consulting firm, when it was time to go live, uploaded the wrong logo. They're like, yeah, that's what we meant to do. This is it. It's the same one as the 80s.
Yeah, don't you guys like this retro thing? And they're like, you didn't do any work. And they're like, huh? Wait, what? So here's the other glitches I found. Snitches get glitches. Is the thing said.
Nice.
I was sneaking around a base. I tossed a body in a dumpster, and then I clipped straight through the floor and died in water. So like I threw the body in the dumpster and then I fell in. It was as if I threw the body in the dumpster and there was a portal and I couldn't let go of the body and I got sucked in.
Yeah.
And then just dropped through a bridge and then clipped through the world and then died. I was like, that's fun.
Maybe, the spending has been so low lately. Maybe like just the sidewalk caved in and you fell into the sewer. That checks out. I don't know if that's a glitch. That actually sounds immersive.
You know what? That might not be a glitch. I got into the car in a mission where the NPC is driving and I was inside her body looking through her eyes. And it was like the weirdest thing.
Maybe, is that a glitch or is that just you feeling a lot of empathy for another character? That sounds immersive to me.
That is immersive. Let me see if you can figure this one out. Let's see if you can answer this one. I snuck into a club and I snuck up on a guard and I broke his neck, but then the game glitched that my arms were holding it. I kept as I was sneaking around, I kept glitching into the sneaking breaking neck animation.
Oh,
And then his body proceeded to glide out of the room and glide all over the floor, like dead, being pulled by his leg, gliding all across the floor until like one of the other guards like, huh? And then,
oof. That sounds like some Junji Ito shit.
yeah, it was
That's Japanese horror.
terrible. Let's see. Driving.
I saw it. Did you posted the one from Twitter where you got in the passenger seat and the driver kept crashing into the gate because the gate to leave the parking lot wouldn't open, and they kept going back 2 feet and trying to drive through the gate again.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. No, the gate wasn't open.
Yeah.
There was no gate. It was a large driveway he could leave. His track, when he backs out of the diner, his track gets interrupted somehow because there was a parked car next to us. I don't know whose car. A parked car was next to us in the diner. And then to dodge the parked car, he like ended up like Ian, like you said, he was just slamming into the wall while he's talking. So he's like, here's what we got to do, V. We got to go get. And while he's telling this serious story about some kid he raised that we're trying to save his life, he's just smashing the wall over him. And you can't take it seriously. And then you have to sit through the dialogue until you could skip the driving, and then you could skip it and end up going there. I reloaded the game because I was like, all right, this is annoying, plus like I didn't know. I'm like, how long is this dialogue? I reloaded the save, and then he made it out of the diner, but then a garbage truck was coming and he backed into the diner again and then slammed the same wall over and over again.
Jesus.
So at that point, I said, maybe this is what the game is. Like, maybe
it sounds immersive.
Yeah, he wants to just smash a ball. I dropped the body. It exploded into chunky pieces. While I was sneaking around, I snuck around, broke guy's neck, took the body, and then dropped the body in a corner, and he just exploded. And I was like, oh my God. Guns that don't appear in the game menu, clothing that doesn't appear on your head. So you put a hat on, and then the hat just won't be in. When you put a hat on, like there's a close up of like in the character screen. And when you put the hat on, all the cosmetics, they're not even cosmetics, they're like like armor. So you put like a bandana on, has like 30 damage resistance, which is crazy because who wears a bandana?
That's why I wear a bandana, is for the damage resistance. I hate how I look in a bandana, but I need that damage resistance.
Yeah.
If I'm going to buy milk at the grocery store, God knows, what if I stub my toe?
So it like won't appear. Let me see. What was the other one? Oh, one of the NPCs was stuck on hyper mode. She kept walking really fast through the whole mission.
Well, that's the big city. Some people are in a hurry. It sounds immersive to me.
It's so immersive. And then like characters that just like as they're talking, their mouth isn't moving.
Yep.
The lips were I was playing it on the TV I use in the studio for the podcasting, and the lips, like the VO wasn't matching with the lip movements, and it was the weirdest thing. And I'm playing it. So I am playing it on Stadia, which I would think there'd be no glitches or they would work. But the only system that this works on the best is PC. PC is the only system that this works 75% better.
Yeah. They've been explicit. Like they released a thing to their like investors that they were like, yeah, they put all of their effort into the PC version. Like in the lead up to the release, they were like, that's the only thing people were working on at a certain point.
I mean, it's just like, to me, it's like you delayed it 3 times. And I've talked about this on the single podcast.
Yeah.
Today. And we talked about it a little bit before, but it's like, I know this is it's a snake eating its tail because the investors want the game out for their quarterly bullshit because they're pieces of garbage.
Right.
And then the developers are like, we need more time. But then they're like, you can't have any more time. You need to release this now because we need to please the investors.
Yep.
And the game gets released early and the investors are like, what happened? Why isn't this done? And you're like, we wanted more time, but you wouldn't give us more time. And they're like,
yeah,
just finish it. And it's like, well, we were trying to finish it. So it's like, I don't know, but to utilize all your efforts into just PC, it's like, that's fine. Release it on PC first.
Yep.
Maybe a second, and then be like console comes out next year. Sorry, it sucks.
It would be a lot better if they could have just done something like that. I agree.
But it's been 2 months, man. I'm still seeing like the same glitch. Like that sneak glitch is still in there, and it's been a month and a half.
And the worst part is, it's like, yeah, this game will definitely have some fans, but like, I'm not planning on playing it for a while until I hear it's fixed. And, you know, it's going to have like the No Man's Sky treatment, where No Man's Sky ended up being a pretty good game. It's just no one will ever remember it that way. They'll remember it as a broken game that lied about what it was.
Yep. Exactly. And then let me see. I found, and then so then I looked up some Reddit, some Reddit glitches.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just enemies cloning themselves after you kill them. That was one thing where you'd kill like a police officer, and then he would fall, but then he would get back up and he would clone into like 20 in a room.
Well, yeah, like Terminator 2. That makes sense.
Like T2, glitching through cars and people, disappearing weapons, cars that drive into the earth. Let me see. Here are some. And like I said, you can watch this on twitch.tv/Unlimited Lives Radio if you want to see what me and Ian are talking about sometimes. A boom. That's a good one. I didn't see this yet.
Jesus, that's upsetting.
That's a great one. This is the Assassin's Creed treatment. It's basically eyeballs, a nose, and mouth with no head, which is disappearing, and then surrounded by floating heads.
I remember playing NFL Blitz back in the day, and they'd have like you know, basically like big head mode, but they also had one where all of the characters had no heads, just floating eyeballs, and that's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. So that I haven't seen that bad of a glitch yet. I've seen every time you kill someone, they can't hit the ground. They hit the ground, but they meld in the ground. They start doing that like rapid leg flip thing that's like, you know, they're like just goes batshit poopy.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know I have. There we go. This one.
Oh God.
This one, his head is basically merged into his chest.
Did you shoot him with the Picasso gun?
Yeah, you got hit with the Picasso gun.
It's like not only is his head merged into his chest, it's like it's also turned 90 degrees, which is doubly upsetting.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, here's how many angles.
Oh, so many. So
many angles. That is, his head is merged in his neck. Yeah, turned the wrong way and jammed in. So that happens a lot. And then, like I said, you can watch this on YouTube as well. I'm glad we're back. It was a nice little break to not have to do stuff, but I mean, listen, it plays into my laziness, which is never good. Like when I take breaks, I'm like, this guy has zero faith.
Oh, I've played that. GoldenEye. It was on N64. Great game.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, wait, if Dick Tracy had been the franchise that Rare had gotten instead of GoldenEye, and they put No Face in, that's what it would have looked like if they had drawn No Face on N64.
Oh yeah, No Face. I mean, it's crazy. Like, it's just, there's so it's so much stuff. And then so this glitch. Is
that same in Dick Tracy, No Face? The blank?
Yeah, the blank, maybe, yeah. So this guy is basically no face. The face did not render, and he's standing in front of the player, not even like far from a distance, in front of the player. And it reminded me of this from a film, Critters 2.
I haven't seen that movie.
You never saw Critters 2? So Critters 2, the bounty hunters basically land on Earth and have no face, and then they kind of like will clone their faces after someone so then they can blend in the environment, even though they're walking around with a giant rifle and like bounty hunter gear. But that was from Critters 2, or is that a glitch in Critters 2?
Critters 2, the new batch.
Critters, no.
Or is that Gremlins?
No, it's Gremlins, bro.
Well, Gremlins are critters, so it must be like a subsection.
Well, they I mean, they are critters, yes, but they're not. he tried to Matt Arcane. He tried to eat himself the other. Yum 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 yum.
That's how Pizza the Hut went. Rest in peace. Give props to a real one.
Pizza the Hut. He ate himself. Oh, you're delicious, baby. Matt Arcane says, Ian, I forgot you mentioned that guy's name Friday too. Thanks for the reminder.
That was about Junji Ito, the Japanese horror comic artist.
Very good.
And then that's Wheels, who he'll play games with us on Friday. He's a good friend of the show.
Very good, yeah. And that's are you guys still playing Among Us?
We took a break just like the show did. We played Jackbox this past Friday, but yeah, we're gonna keep playing Among Us. Anyone who tunes in wants to join in, come out on the Facebook group. Let me know if you want to join. I can shoot you a Discord invite, which is pretty much how we organize things. We just don't want to like put that up for the general public. Just
no, I like that you don't put up for the gen as they call it when I used to be in prison, gen pop.
Yeah, but no, we have a good group of people. We're always like trying different games. We're doing like Scribble.io this week too, and like just random stuff on Friday, just while we're all in quarantine and shit like that. Like it's fun to at least have like a little bit of a party with people.
Oh, very fun. Now, so the next thing you want to bring up, which I think is good, because what I like about After Dark is I like that we can talk like nerd movies, geek stuff, nerd stuff. We're not restricted to much video games here, which I like.
Yeah.
Which I enjoy. But I also want to, like as long as it links somewhere, like any kind of nerd stuff. So you saw, and as well as I watched most of Wonder Woman 84.
You couldn't get through it? Radlow and I spent New Year's watching Wonder Woman 84. That's what we did New Year's Eve, is we got drunk and watched Wonder Woman 84.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was, oh, you saw it. I mean,
here's the thing. Here's what I did. I watched it. So me on New Year's Eve, I spent it with my girlfriend, who is new. Not new. She's not young. She's young. She's not young. New makes it sound like
6 months old.
Yeah, she's not 6 months old. But she's not old. She's young. She's younger than me.
The relationship is new. She's not new.
The relationship is new. She is not new. She's not she's a new person in my life, but an old person on earth. But not old like she's old. She's young in the age of old. Does this make sense?
I'm following this 100%. Don't worry.
So I was like, I wanted to watch it here, and I said to her, I said to him, I was like, let's watch it together. So we did, and we just like, we watched half of it, and then we both fell asleep because DC movies love to do an hour and 40 minutes of exposition and it being a regular movie.
Yep.
And then at the end, and you called it, you texted me, called it. And then at the end of the movie, there's a boring fight scene because the villain finally becomes the villain. And then it's like, it's over. So
it was insane. It was a clumsy movie that was like had vague feminist overtones, but it's like it was too badly written to make anything of them. It had very little action, and it was supposed to be funny, but all of the jokes fell flat because you could tell it wasn't written by comedians.
Yeah, like again, like it's just like I'll never get over Mike Drucker saying about Borderlands 3. It's like hire comedians to write your comedy. Hire
comedians to write your comedy.
Yeah, like why are you not outsourcing the comics or trying to find someone who's funny?
So
go on LinkedIn and type in comedy writer and then look it up. Like, why is this difficult?
So the specific thing I wanted to bring up about this was like, yes, it's a bad movie, but I finally got around to, and I've heard people say I should have watched this for a while, the Harley Quinn show on DC Universe. If you haven't seen it, holy fucking shit. I cannot say, this show was a 10 out of 10. Every single thing that Wonder Woman 84 was like pretending to be, Harley Quinn was. It's funny. It is like it's a feminist show, but it's like it never feels like it's like beating you over the fucking head with it. It's disgusting. Like there's so much gore in it. All the villains just use the F word and swear all the time, like people actually talking, and it makes it like doubly funny. It's raunchy as shit. They talk about like sex and stuff like that.
Oh my God.
It is a 10 out of 10 show. It has great storylines, like, you know, Batman. They don't like not use Batman, like Batman's in it. It's just every single thing that Wonder Woman 84 would want to be, but plus so much more.
Yeah.
So good, dude.
Yeah,
So fucking good. And it's just like, it goes back to this thing that I've said for years, which is DC movies are garbage and it makes people think DC sucks. Whereas I will stand by the fact that me and Matt like are obsessed with the DC animated universe because all of that stuff is amazing. I like it so much better than the Marvel universe, like the cinematic universe.
I don't know why. It's like, why can't you guys hire someone who writes for these cartoons to write the story?
Yep. And the other thing too is like, speaking of like, you know, hire comedians to do your stuff. Harley Quinn has so many amazing comedians who are doing the voice acting. You know, like James Adomian plays the Riddler, and we have the guy who played the Dean. I don't remember his name. No, the guy who plays the Dean plays the Riddler. James Adomian plays someone else. But if like Wanda Sykes is on it, James, sorry, Smoove, whatever his name is, JB Smoove is on it. Lake Bell plays Poison Ivy, who's one of the main characters. It's literally just like, it's comedians all down, like all the voice acting, and you can tell when you watch it, like the lines are delivered really funny. Tony Hale, who plays Buster Bluth, is in it. He plays Dr. Psycho.
Yeah.
Dude, just like, yeah, get comedians in your comedy project and watch that show and like watch how well they do. It's like comedians can do the dramatic parts, but dramatic actors can't necessarily do the comedic parts.
No, exactly. And it's just like, you know, and when I was watching it, like, you know, the fish out of water Encino Man thing, I was like, okay. And it was fine, you know, with the boyfriend comes back and he doesn't know how things work. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but also so much of that was like escalators existed in the 1910s.
Oh, yeah.
There were subways in the 1910s.
Oh, I'm like, yeah. He's like, what?
It's so stupid, the things he was impressed by.
He's like, wait a minute, you put food in your mouth? And and they're like, yeah. He's like, oh, we used to shove it in our buttholes in the 20s.
It's like he doesn't care about TV, but he's like, holy shit, a train? Like, yeah. He's from the 1910s. He knows what a train is.
Yeah, I think the whole thing is like, and then like I didn't understand who the villain was because there's two villains, and it took forever for Kristen Wiig to become Cheetah. Took forever.
Yep.
And
Kristen Wiig and Pedro Pascal, I thought, were both very good in it. I usually don't like Kristen Wiig. She usually gets under my skin, but I did like her in this.
Yeah, I liked her, and I thought she was good. Pedro Pascal, I love, but like his character,
his character made no sense, but he had a lot of fun with it, which is
it made no sense. It was like
no sense
that was on TV.
He wants to help people, and that's evil.
He wants to help people, which makes no sense. And then what was the gimmick? The more wishes he did, the more times he gave people wishes, even though they backfired, he would stop deteriorating or something.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like
the rules of it were so fucking complex and poorly explained, and who cares?
I just didn't. I like the thing about his character was he becomes the wishing stone, whatever.
Why was that his? Like, you could wish for anything. I want to be the wishes. I want to be the guy who gives wishes.
I mean, was that his workaround to getting like, I wish for 1,000 wishes?
Maybe. I think you're right. Yeah.
It was a given. So Matter King goes, it was a give and take. They got a wish. He got something from them.
Yeah.
What did he get from them?
And J Money says, agreed, Wig gets annoying fast. I agree, man. I usually don't like her. I did think she was good in this. I don't think she overstayed her welcome. I thought she was fun. But again, it was such a bad movie. I guess I was just desperate to like anything about it.
I mean, and then also like, I just, when he goes to the Shah of oil or whatever, and I'm like, and it was like 2 minutes of corporate speak about like, he gets the shares, like, thank you. And I'm like,
oh my God. Yeah. What? Me and Radlow paused and we were like, wait, what the fuck just happened? And we rewound it and we were like, wait, what?
Dude, it made, I'm like, you're like, you imagine being fucking 5 years old, 9, and you're like, I like Wonder Woman because the first one was fine. I thought it was, It wasn't amazing. It was fine.
All the DC movies are pretty bad, but
It
yeah, that was just
terrible. Aquaman was fine, and Wonder Woman was fine. And I'm saying fine in the realm of like, if you watched half of Thor 1 and then didn't finish it, and you're like, well, that movie's okay. That movie's good. But you know,
yeah, so, it's on par with Thor 1.
Dude, it's like, well, Thor 1 I rewatched, and actually Thor 1's really good. Like I was surprised how good it was, and I was like, oh, this movie's great.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole thing is like, if you were 9 years old and you're trying to watch this because you like Wonder Woman, you would lose Cheetah. Like even Cheetah, you'd be like, what? Oh, so why did she turn into a cheetah, by the way?
Because she wished to be an apex predator.
There it is. Okay, fine.
Yeah, that was like, she got 2 wishes, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. Also, tell me you weren't confused when Wonder Woman started losing her powers. I'm like, oh, is Kristen Wiig getting her powers and Wonder Woman's
I was like, wait, is she just fucking up? It didn't make sense.
I didn't understand. I was
but
like,
again, man, Harley Quinn, every single thing that Wonder Woman wanted to be, Harley Quinn is. And you can watch it on HBO, and it's awesome.
All right, so we have a caller. Hi, you're on the air with Unlimited Lives. Who's this?
Hi, this is Skylar Stethoscope, no-time listener, first-time caller.
I'm sorry, no-time listener?
Yeah, no-time listener, okay?
Great, excellent. Yeah, we're talking about Wonder Woman 84. Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. That's why I'm calling in. I have a question for you, because you both seem to really like Harley Quinn, but don't like Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Quinn is a cartoon. You realize this, right? Wonder Woman is for adults, and you two sound like children talking about a cartoon. Maybe you should just be sticking to children's shows.
Oh, hold on, sir. With all due respect, Harley Quinn has, gore, people die in it, they curse. There's frank discussions of sexuality. There's a lot of mature relationships.
Is it a live action show?
No, it's not.
No,
it's a cartoon, which is for little babies.
Yeah, but
you see, Wonder Woman has A-list celebrity actors. Okay, we're talking Gal Gadot, and we're talking a bunch of other people too.
Wait, now, Gal Gadot.
I don't know what world. Yeah, I don't know what world you two live in. But I consider myself a tastemaker. I am actually an adult. I have submitted to the New Yorker. And
sorry, what's your name again, sir?
Oh yeah,
Skylar Stethoscope.
Okay, and did the New Yorker
Skylar Stethoscope?
Did the New Yorker publish your satirical cartoons?
They're very backed up, so they're backed up. But they will. I have a really good cartoon. It's a Statue of Liberty, and she's looking at the Washington Monument, and she's saying, "Penis envy much?"
To be honest, that's really funny.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, but sir, by your logic, if you wrote a cartoon for the New Yorker instead of doing a photograph with a funny caption, aren't you yourself falling for the same trap of liking children's media?
You said cartoon. It's a photograph of the Statue of Liberty and a photograph of the Washington Monument. And it's typed font. It says.
So it's
penis envy. Because I'm an adult, and actually Wonder Woman was a feminist movie, and Harley Quinn was actually very anti-feminist because it's a cartoon.
Wait, I don't know. Well, cartoons shouldn't be anti-feminist.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Tell me, Bucky.
I said that. You just said, "Yep." That's all you said. They can't for it to be anti-feminist if it's a cartoon.
All right. How many live-action people does Harley Quinn have? And then how many cartoons did Wonder Woman 84 have? I didn't see any articles in the New York Times or the New Yorker about Harley Quinn. We're all talking about Wonder Woman 84, and it's just a couple of jack-offs on a podcast. I need to call in because I need to be, the person that keeps culture.
Oh, you have to keep culture?
Well, sir, no offense. I don't think I want to live in a world in which you're the one deciding our culture because, frankly, you sound like a bore.
Yeah. You know what? Penis envy much?
Okay. I actually have plenty of more great photo captions where that came from, and I will be published, and you will be sorry.
All right. Well, keep our eye out for a Steven stethoscope.
Skylar stethoscope.
Skylar.
Oh, God.
Skylar.
Oh, God.
Thanks for calling in. Not.
Hey, thanks for calling in for real. Tell your friends.
Disagree with him.
Do you? I disagree.
Yeah.
Fully. I disagree. Fully.
So moving on, Games Done Quick just wrapped up. Did you catch any of it? Awesome Games Done Quick for 2021.
You know, if I had a podcast where it was about video games, I'd probably watch that. But I think I have. Wait a minute. No, I do have a podcast about video games.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you do.
I'm so bad at. I mean, I'm just so bad at I've always been the worst. You know who tries to help me out? And bless his little heart, and he called me a couple days ago, and I didn't answer just because I was like playing Cyberpunk and I didn't feel like doing anything.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. He has my cell phone. I gave it to him on the beach one day when he gave me a piggyback ride. And no, young Joseph Harari always tries to hey, did you watch this? Did you he's so good at it. And then I'm like, I feel bad. I haven't talked to him in a while, man. I kind of I don't know, for the past 2 months, 3 months, I kind of been pretty inverted in Cyberpunk and just just not being.
I noticed. I've been missing you, buddy.
That's why I miss you too. It's crazy, It's just I don't know. I kind of want, we all want this whole COVID thing to, for this.
Yeah, it brings out a lot of us gamers' most isolating tendencies. I think that's true.
I mean, it does, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything. I'm just
yep.
I get up. I'm I just want to play video games. But good games done quick. I do love them. So what did they do?
Yeah. So they raised over $2.75 million for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, which is what they usually do in Awesome Games Done Quick, which is the January one. They have another one in July, Summer Games Done Quick, where they usually raise money for Doctors Without Borders, which is great because my sister used to work for them.
Oh, yes, right.
So just quickly, some highlights that, viewers might want to look up. They're all on YouTube, and they're all a real freaking kick in the dick.
Oh, they're a kick in the dick.
Mitch Flower Power, who's a very famous, very cool Mario Kaizo runner. Kaizo Mario?
No.
So Kaizo Mario is like Crazy Mario, where people basically hack Mario games, or now they use Mario Maker to make basically as difficult Mario levels as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a ton of fan hacks of Mario games that they're generally classified as Kaizo games. But he played Super Orb Brothers, a Mario Brothers 3 ROM hack, a Kaizo game. And just it was so fun to watch because unfortunately, because of COVID, everyone's just kind of playing from home and streaming themselves playing.
Yes.
But he was sitting there with a couple of guys named Glitch and Grand Pooh Bear, who are both other Mario speedrunners. Just literally, it was watching three friends just chilling while Mitch Flower Power is playing literally one of the hardest games ever made. And he ends up getting the world record by over twice, in less than half of the previous time. The previous record was 36 minutes for the game, and he got it in about 18.
Jesus.
It was incredible to watch, and it's just so chill. Yeah, he does make those Kaizos too. Matt Arcane says Grand Pooh makes the Kaizos too. A lot of these runners make the games too, but just a really fun, chill thing, watching three buddies just hanging out, and one of them is casually breaking a world record. I loved that. That one really made me happy. I didn't write down the streamers' names, but you can find them on YouTube. Someone ran Wand of Gamelon, one of the CDI Zeldas, with all of the cutscenes, which is just such a treat.
Yeah, with the CDI Zeldas. Yeah, I never played those ever.
You shouldn't. They're terrible. Famous as the worst games of all time.
Oh, really?
And the cutscenes are super cringe. They're very funny. That's a very fun run to watch.
Yeah.
And then someone else I should probably look up this guy's name. Someone ran Mario 64 blindfolded
That's bananas.
the entire game.
How do you do that? Just by you just know by the sound, or
I guess you just do it 1,000 times until you've memorized it.
You know it physically with your little handsies.
Yep, his name is Bubsia. It took him 39 minutes to do the entire game blindfolded.
Really?
Can you imagine sitting down and the guy putting on a blindfold and said, "Let's see who beats Super Mario 64 faster," and him beating you in like a quarter of the time it would take you? Jesus Christ.
I never understand like I never got into speed gaming, speed dating, speed eating, speed the drug, the movie Speed. I never got into them. Yeah, I think speed runs are really cool. I never I love watching them, but I can never. You have watched video game, I've watched you watch people play games. I can't do it.
You can't watch people play.
It's too it's too weird. I don't know.
I guess I just like it as like a chill thing. Like usually I do it before bed. I'll like turn on some like random videos or like people playing or whatever. Just like a nice way to cool off, like to be in video games without like necessarily getting your brain so wired that you're playing.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. If I'm gonna watch something, I'd rather do it with I'd rather watch a movie, TV show, or something like that.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying, huh?
I get it.
Huh?
I guess I'm just more Gen Z than you.
You're so Gen Z.
I'm a Gen Z.
I'm Gen X.
You're Gen X and I'm Gen Z.
Oh my God. It's the first time in your life you actually said I was Gen X.
Well, yeah, for this joke, yeah. We're obviously both millennials. We're 3 years apart and we're both millennials.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else we have?
Yeah, what else we have? We got
I got a couple of quick ones. We have Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury is releasing February 12th. Have you seen the
I did. Here's the thing. I don't understand what it is.
I don't really understand either. The trailer was kind of vague, but you definitely
doesn't make sense. The trailer was playing number one. If you're going to make a video game, this is Nintendo doing this. I'm surprised that they did this. So if you're making a video, number one, there's already a game called Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah, it's a re-release of this with more content.
Then that's fine. But you know what? On your trailer, maybe write old game, new stuff, just so I go, Instead, I'm watching this trailer and I'm just I'm like, is this like a sequel to 3D World? Because I played 3D World and I beat it, but I don't remember beating it.
It was a pretty boring fucking game.
I liked 3D World, but it was old.
I'm just saying, it's like, it was such a, like, compare 3D World to Mario Galaxy or Mario. I
never played Galaxy.
All right, then compare it to Super Mario Odyssey. It's like, yeah, 3D Mario World was just like, whatever. Like, it's Mario, but it's 3D. It's like, I forgot about it as soon as I was done playing it.
Yeah, me too.
It's like Odyssey, I'm going to remember my whole life.
Yeah.
Same with Galaxy. It's like one of them had a lot more texture.
Yeah, so I didn't understand it. So I'm watching the trailer. I'm like, is this new? Is this a new game?
It's a re-release of a game that came out on the Wii U.
Sure.
With an add-on, and one of the add-ons is you can become Giant Cat Mario and fight Giant Bowser. I don't know exactly how that works.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of, what's interesting? So I also, over the break, speaking of Switch and Mario, I brought my Switch to my girl's house and we were playing Super Mario World, which I love and I've beaten so many times.
Oh, the best. My favorite Mario game.
So good. Dude. Me too. Then we started playing Yoshi's Island and I forgot how good Yoshi's Island was for SNES.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how good it was. Now, they did make a new one because I remember telling her, I'm like, they made one for the Wii, which was Yoshi's Crafted World, and then one for the Switch called Yoshi's Woolly World. Both games are great. But Bowser's Fury, to go back, is an add-on for Super Mario 3D World?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess. I don't really know. It looks like it might be like remixed levels or something like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I probably could have done more research on it.
I mean, I was going to too, but if we watch the trailer should tell me what it is.
Yep.
It was cool seeing Giant Cat Gold Mario facing off against Bow. Like that was cool. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like that
literally, you know me, I'm into giant cats. That's my main fetish. So I was really happy to see it, especially because my other main fetish is mustachioed Italian men. So getting to see both put together.
I mean, you were probably lost your mind.
Yeah, I was all logged up. There was a log jam in my pants.
Oh, damn, that's so gross. Oh, the log flume was all flumed up.
Yeah, I'll say this. It was basically a log flume with pre-cum.
Oh my god, how cool, man.
It's a joke.
It's all left to the imagination.
Have you heard about supernatural fitness?
No, so it's supernatural fitness. Does this mean like ghosts? Because the first thing I thought of.
Yeah, you'd think it was a ghost game or something, right?
Why would you call it supernatural?
I have no idea.
Well,
it's basically so it's a ripoff of Beat Saber. Like I downloaded the demo, so this is one I actually do have first-hand experience of. They have a demo on Oculus, and we have an Oculus Quest. Radlow and I do.
I'm aware. I thought about one of them because I think they're really neat.
They are really neat.
They're spency.
They are spency.
They're spency. Like 400 or something like that. Yeah,
I think it's somewhere around there.
Listen, Daddy's got to save his money for his PlayStation 5 when I get it in 2024.
They'll finally be on shelves then, huh?
It's, dude, my Brian McGinnis from Playable Characters, like I brought him up yesterday too, but like he will message me and be like, hey, PS5s are on Walmart. And I stopped. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because every time you go online, dude, they're sold out within negative 20 milliseconds. And it's like,
you have to like go onto the thing where you find out where they're going to be beforehand, I guess. But
there's an account called Wario64 on Twitter or something like that. And this dude will tell you.
Yeah.
3 p.m. But here's the thing. The guy has like 80,000 followers. So now he's tweeting it. He's defeating the point of his own Twitter account.
Yep.
Because he's like, hey guys, this goes on sale. He has other things that are like, this game's on sale. He has other things that are on sale. But him announcing the PlayStation 5 is going to be at Best Buy 3 p.m. tomorrow. It's like, dude, 60,000 people just saw this. So now, like, why are you doing that?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm never going to get it. I still have Cyberpunk for PS5 or PS4. I still have the game.
Yeah.
But I don't play it for PS4. I tried it doesn't look good. And I was like, I'm not gonna play on this. And I play on Stadia. It looks better on Stadia, but it doesn't look that much. Every time I see people playing this game on PC, dude, like when I look at screenshots or like shit like that, it looks amazing. And then I'm like, because they're playing on like a PC that's probably like,
you gotta join the PC master race, man. Get a gaming PC like I have. Then you can download World of Warcraft and play World of Warcraft instead of any of that shit.
No, dude. I was talking to my brother about thinking about it. But my brother's like, dude, for like what he said, I forgot how much he said. It's like Shane's like, dude, you wouldn't be spending a lot. But I'm like, yeah, but then I have to get like stupid Windows and then like
no, Windows comes with the computer.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but that's if I get like an Alienware one for $3,000. I want to build my own for like $500.
I actually was going on eBay the other day and I looked up gaming PCs to see like if you get a used one, you can get them for like $200-300.
A gaming personal computer?
I don't know if it comes with like a monitor or what, but I did see some for around that price, and they're obviously like probably like 2 or 3 years old. Yeah. So they're not going to be like super cutting edge, but they can probably run most shit.
Dude, if I could spend 300 ducats on a used PC computer, gaming like $300, right? I don't care if I get 2 years out of it and then I get a good monitor. I'll just upgrade the video card. Like I don't care about buying a new video card.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't bother me if I'm going to spend 200 in like 2 years for a better video card. I just want like Cyberpunk looks so good on PC, and I'm like, I want this. I want to play this on the where it looks really good.
Right.
And I thought Stadia would have been that thing where it looks really good. Stadia looks better than console so far. I don't know about PS5, but it still looks like a game that came out. It still looks like a game that came out like 2 years ago.
Yep.
So, all right. So that's so tell me about Beat Saber, the ghost.
Yeah. So Supernatural Fitness is Beat Saber, a couple differences. Like Beat Saber, you're just kind of in a virtual neon world. Supernatural Fitness, you're in like they'll take you to like, oh, we're on the beat. So here's the thing is they give you a virtual fitness trainer, which is like, a fit woman. They're trying to make it some kind of like, Mirror or Peloton, like those weird mirrors, literally a mirror, like a big iPad mirror, and Peloton's like a stationary bike that comes with a screen, but you have to pay a subscription fee.
Yep. And you could like ride your bike across like Kilimanjaro.
So they're doing that with the Oculus. That's what they want it to be, where there's literally a live action woman in the VR world being like, here we are in beautiful, Norway, looking at the fjords. Are you ready to work out? So let's like roll our shoulders and take a deep breath and all this stupid shit. Yeah. And then you start playing Beat Saber with like, a couple of minor variations, but it's Beat Saber, except there's a personal trainer talking in your ear the entire time saying, remember to keep breathing, stay loose. You're doing great. Let's see you keep going.
That's crazy.
It's $20 fucking a month.
That's terrible.
I think Beat Saber is $40, like to just own forever.
Yeah, you just do Beat Saber.
Yeah.
Also, you could also run from like wild.
It's $30. Beat Saber's $30 on Oculus Quest.
It's crazy, dude. That is Beat Saber. Is there music? So it's Beat Saber music, and you do that, and then there's just
they say there's hundreds of songs, and I didn't really look into the songs, but like the one song they played was just like super generic pop music, and it's like Beat Saber's generic music is EDM, and it's like I don't know, like I'd rather listen to EDM than generic pop music. Like neither of them are my jam entirely, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course.
So, one of the biggest scams I think I've ever seen in my life is Supernatural Fitness.
I mean, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah. And it seems like they're like advertising and pushing it hard. But again, just play Beat Saber. I played Beat Saber for like a half hour today. I got a great workout, I think. I don't know. I was like sweating at the end. I felt like my muscles all loose and nice.
It's the same. I don't know enough about the human body. Besides people like murdered and dismembered. I don't know.
What?
Huh?
What
Just shut up. Listen, shut up. Oh, God. I cut this part out. I don't know. I don't know enough. Like I'm a drummer, and when I drum, I can end up being sweaty. It gets your heart rate up, but I don't know how much you're really burning. Like Beat Saber, you could probably burn if you were like running in place between slashing.
Well, the way I look at it is in quarantine, literally I found out today, this kind of makes me super sad. A year ago today is when I ran the marathon.
Oh.
And I'm just sitting here like looking at my fat body being like, a year ago I ran a marathon and I haven't fucking worked out since then. Dude. So, but I will say this, like, you do sweat, you do work up a heart rate while you play Beat Saber. Is it the best workout possible? No. It's better than just sitting around though. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know either.
Yeah. And I don't think fucking Supernatural Fitness does much better.
Well, I can't
for $20 a month.
What a ripoff for $20 a month. I love it's called Supernatural Fitness and there is no ghosts.
It's literally like the theme of it is like you're in beautiful environments. Like, oh, now we're in India on, this beautiful jungle.
Supernatural. Like if you told me
it's not, it is natural. It should just be called Natural Fitness.
It should be called Natural Fitness, man. That's like if you had a drink called Mountain Dew and it didn't taste like mountain or the dew of a mountain.
Ooh, got him. All right, last story
on this. Yeah, this one. I want to pull a picture of this. This skis up because I found a picture.
Is he a skis? I don't know anything about him.
No,
so
he looks like. Let me show. Hold on. Before we start goofing on him, let me show you what he looks like.
I don't have any goofs on him. I'm
Buys.
This guy is our main competition right now. You realize that, TJ?
No, he's not funny. He's as funny as a cry for help, probably. Buys.
So anyone who's tuned in, this is, I don't know how to say this, but it's the Grefg or the Grefg. It's the Greg, but with an F before the G in Greg. So the Grefg.
No.
He got the all-time Twitch viewership record with 2.4 million concurrent viewers all at the same time. The previous record of like most Twitch viewers was the entirety of Fortnite. Like everyone who was watching Fortnite at once, there were 2.3 million people watching Fortnite all at the same time.
Jesus.
This guy beat that by 100,000 just for his own particular channel.
The guy also has the same mic arm as I do, but he has the $600 microphone.
Yeah.
That
So
microphone he has, dude, that's like $600, man. They're super expensive.
Nice. So he's a Spanish streamer in a sense that he's Spanish, like from Spain.
Yeah.
But apparently, like, you know, Mexicans and anyone in the Spanish-speaking world are fans of his. And his stream was he revealed a new Fortnite skin of himself.
Look at that face.
Yeah.
Ian, I have a Fortnite skin now.
Hey, congratulations to Grefg. I've been a fan of yours forever. I think you deserve it.
Oh, does he? So here's the thing about this guy that I saw.
The Grefg, I gotta say, man, I think you're pretty cute. I'm all log jammed up right now just looking at you.
You're log jammed up. So I didn't know he was a Spanish gamer from Spain. So I'll cut him some slack that he's dressed like a used car salesman on The Price is Right.
Sorry, man. That's Zoomers. That's my generation. That's how we dress.
He has a bright red, like,
game show host jacket.
Game show host jacket. His white tee. He's a tie-less, like a white shirt that's like unbuttoned a little bit on the top.
Yeah.
His hair is like swoofy to the right, and he has like that, you know, that perfectly coiffed facial hair.
But no, the way his like hair is swooped, like I don't know if this is true, but it looks like he's very much balding on one side and has like not balding on the other side the way he did his hair, right?
He looks like the kind of guy that if you're at a nightclub and he's talking to your friend who's a woman, you would always walk up to her and be like, "Hey, you want to go take a shit right now?" And she's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like, you need to take a shit, right? And she's like, "Oh, yeah, I have to shit." And then she leaves, and then she's like, "Thank you so much. That guy was so disgusting."
Yeah, he's the kind of guy who makes girls want to poop.
I mean, he just looks, as people in Newark, as the Italian Newark say, schivazz.
Yeah.
I mean,
anyway, 2.4 million people. I mean, he's cooler than us, man.
Well, I don't know, man. I just thank you.
Burned by J Money.
That's my friend Jared, everybody. He just balding on all fronts. He's a brutal, beautiful man, Jared is. Jared, I'm surprised you're here and not arrested storming the Capitol building. I'm very surprised. So this dude, yeah, so I give him a little bit of a pass because if he's from España, it's a little, easier.
Yeah.
But
they have different tastes than us. The Price is Right is way bigger there than it is here.
This dude was some jerk off from Ohio who named himself the Greg for first.
The Grefg. I have no idea how to say it.
Yeah, it's so gross. So gross. It was working that day. I was working that day. He's like, I gotta work. I would have went and stormed the Capitol with all my brothers in arms.
Just for the record, let's check right now. 2 viewers for us. All we have to do is multiply that by 1 million point something.
Yeah, but
and we can beat the Grefg.
Yeah, but like Garrett counts for 30, and our other viewer might be my mom, and she's saint.
My mom watches it in incognito mode because she says she doesn't want us to get the views, but she wants to get mad at me for my dick jokes.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, that's what she said.
What a fun show, man.
As always.
What a fun show.
It's great to get back into this. I miss this, man.
Yeah, I miss it too. I'll be honest with you. It wipes me. I'm like, I had such a crazy day today. I had a booking, which is awesome.
Hey, congrats.
Yes, thank you. And yeah, I was just like running around like all doing that and like running around like all day. It's just like it is good to get back into it, but leading up, I was like, oh, I was just so tired. I was like, ugh. But I do this for you, Mom. For you.
I hope you're proud of me.
Yeah, Mom, I really hope you're proud. Ian, if I was in Cyberpunk and there was a glitch where someone's Twitter handle came through, what would I see?
I think someone's tongue would stick out and keep sticking out like way too long. And if you looked up it, you could see the plaque built up on the tongue would say Rex Saucy. So you can follow me on Twitter at Rex Saucy.
Oh, sexy. Oh, actually, my girlfriend's the other watcher. Thought it was my mommy. Oops. Whoops. Or is she my mommy? So you can follow me at TJ Del Reno. You can follow the show at Unlimited Lives Radio on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. Twitter is Unlimited SXM. You can follow the Facebook group, like the page, join the group, Unlimited Lives Radio. You can play with Ian and friends on Friday, which I'll be this week at camp, but one of these weeks I have to come back in because I do miss playing with all you guys. And check the Twitch channel. And today you can download the episode that aired this midnight tonight, where it's me talking about Cyberpunk and Minecraft Earth and other fun stuff. So it'll be great. This episode will be on YouTube on Friday, and it's on Twitch now if you want to watch it.
Just to repeat, if you guys want to play games with us, join the Facebook group, and I post every Friday to let you know we're playing. Just send me a message if you want to join the Discord, and you join there, and you'll get the info for how to kick it off.
That is true. And with that, we'll see you guys next week. Good evening. I just want to let you know I found this photograph put in our Dropbox at the New York Hair. It seems like it's a picture of the Capitol building, but the Capitol building top looks like a breast, and it says "Titty Envy." Do you know?
Well, of course, here at the New Yorker, we have no interest in any sort of photographic comedy. We only enjoy cartoons. Us being all children and all.
Well, I understand, sir. I'm just saying I don't know why someone dropped this in our inbox.
Probably some fool who doesn't understand that we don't play Mortal Kombat with its photorealistic, digital capturized graphics. No, we only play Darkstalkers and Street Fighter Alpha.
I agree with everything you say, sir. I'm just saying I don't know what to do with this picture, but I'll be honest with you. Looking at this picture of the Capitol building as titties is getting me kind of backed up, if you know what I'm saying.
I understand completely. There's a logjam going on in the trousers of my tuxedo as well.
Oh, sir, I can see the log spilling out on the carpet of the New Yorker office.
Yes, around these parts we call it the Devil's Champagne, or pre-cum.
Oh. What a fun show. Thanks, everyone, watching. Thanks, everyone, watching. We'll see you guys next week. How do we do the raid? You were saying the raid, E?
I don't. I assume it's somewhere on the Twitch control panel.
Yeah, I mean,
Matt, if you're still around, do you know exactly how to do it? We did it last time as well.
Yeah, we're not. I mean, that is if you look at. I don't think anyone's raiding with these numbers.
Oh, here it is. I guess that's a chat command you put in. Do you see that?
Yes, I do. Let's see. It's up. It's. I mean, when we start getting more.
I say we send it over to JSR. Mitch Flower Power's probably got a little bit more of a following, and JSR, I tuned in. He's playing Punch Out. He's doing angry video game nerd speed runs, so I'm pretty into that.
This. Oh, it's spinning. It's. Oh. Wait, it didn't do it right. This raid space JSR underscore. Let's see. Shout outs.
Oh, cool. It went through.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, cool. Bye, guys. We'll see you later. We'll see you next week, okay?
Have a good one, Teach.
Have a good one, bro. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Later.
Oh, thank God this show.